Breaking. China's beloved actor-singer Wang Yibo was involved in a dramatic confrontation with his management agency yesterday at the Shanghai International Racing Circuit, following a devastating car crash that has left his racing career hanging by a thread. In an unexpected twist that has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, fellow superstar Xiao Zhan made a surprise appearance at the track to mediate the explosive dispute. The entertainment world was rocked to its core yesterday when what should have been a routine racing practice session turned into a career-threatening nightmare for 27-year-old Wong Iba. Sources close to the incident reveal that the multi-talented performer, known for his roles in the Untamed and Street Dance of China, was behind the wheel of his custom-modified racing car when disaster struck at approximately 2:47 p.m. local time. The vehicle, reportedly worth over $500,000 and personally customized by Wong Iba himself, suffered catastrophic damage in what witnesses are describing as one of the most shocking crashes in recent Chinese motorsport history. But the real drama was just beginning. What happened next has left fans, industry insiders, and even seasoned racing professionals completely speechless. As emergency crews rushed to extract Wong Iba from the wreckage, thankfully, he emerged with only minor injuries. His management agency representatives arrived at the scene and immediately launched into what eyewitnesses describe as an absolutely explosive confrontation with the shaken star. The heated exchange, which lasted nearly 40 minutes, could be heard throughout the paddock area, with several onlookers capturing portions of the argument on their mobile devices before security intervened. The controversy centers around allegations that Wang Yibo had been pursuing his racing ambitions against explicit instructions from his agency, Yuehua Entertainment. Industry insiders who spoke on condition of anonymity reveal that the agency had been increasingly concerned about their star client's growing obsession with motorsport, viewing it as a dangerous distraction from his lucrative acting and music career. "They've been at odds about this for months," reveals a source close to the situation. The agency sees racing as an unnecessary risk that could jeopardize millions of dollars in contracts and endorsement deals. Wong Iba sees it as his passion and his right to pursue his dreams. The tension reached a boiling point when agency executives allegedly accused Wong Iba of being reckless and selfish with his career, while the star reportedly fired back with accusations that his management was trying to control every aspect of his life. Witnesses describe seeing Wong Iba, still wearing his racing suit and visibly frustrated, gesticulating wildly as he argued with at least 3 agency representatives. The confrontation became so intense that track security was forced to establish a perimeter around the group to prevent other drivers and media personnel from getting too close. But just when it seemed the situation couldn't become more dramatic, an unexpected figure emerged from the crowd of onlookers. Xiao Zhan, Wang Iba's co-star from the phenomenally successful drama, The Untamed, had apparently been at the racing circuit as a spectator and witnessed the entire incident unfold. What happened next has become the talk of social media and entertainment news outlets across Asia. According to multiple eyewitness accounts, Xiao Zhan approached the arguing parties with a calm demeanor that immediately commanded attention. Several witnesses report that his presence had an almost immediate calming effect on Wang Yibo, who had been growing increasingly agitated during the confrontation with his agency representatives. "It was like watching a master diplomat at work," describes racing photographer Li Wei, who captured several images of the mediation. Xiao Zhan didn't raise his voice once, but somehow he managed to get everyone to stop shouting and actually listen to each other. The intervention by Xiao Zhan raises fascinating questions about the true nature of his relationship with Wang Iba. While both actors have maintained that they are simply professional colleagues and friends, their on-screen chemistry in The Untamed sparked intense speculation among fans about a deeper connection. Yesterday's events have only added fuel to those theories, with many observers noting the obvious concern and protective instincts that Xiao Zhan displayed toward his former co-star. Racing industry veteran Chang Guowei, who has been covering motorsport in China for over 2 decades, describes the crash itself as particularly shocking due to the circumstances surrounding it. Wang Iba is actually a very skilled driver, Chen explains. He's been racing for several years now, and has always been extremely safety conscious. For something like this to happen suggests that there might have been mechanical failure, or some other factor beyond his control. This assessment has led to intense speculation about whether the crash was truly accidental or if there were other contributing factors. The damaged racing car, a heavily modified sports car that Wong Iba had been working on with his personal racing team for over 8 months, has become a symbol of the broader conflict between the star's personal ambitions and professional obligations. The vehicle featured custom aerodynamics, a stripped-down interior for weight reduction, and a powerful engine upgrade that had been personally overseen by Wang Yibo himself. Industry experts estimate that the damage from yesterday's crash could exceed $200,000, not including the sentimental value of the countless hours Wang Yibo had invested in perfecting the machine. The timing of the incident couldn't be worse for Wang Yibo's career prospects. Sources within the entertainment industry reveal that he had been in negotiations for several high-profile projects, including a potential Hollywood debut and a lucrative endorsement deal with a major international brand. The crash and the subsequent public confrontation with his agency could potentially jeopardize these opportunities, especially if the incident raises questions about his reliability and judgment among industry executives. Social media has exploded with reactions from fans around the world, with hashtags related to the incident trending across multiple platforms. The response has been overwhelmingly supportive of Wang Yibo, with many fans expressing frustration at what they perceive as his agency's overly controlling behavior. Wang Yibo has the right to pursue his passions, writes one fan on Weibo. Racing makes him happy, and his agency should support him instead of trying to cage him like a bird. This sentiment has been echoed by thousands of similar posts, creating a groundswell of public opinion in favor of the star's right to pursue his motorsport interests. However, the situation has also highlighted the complex realities of celebrity management in the modern entertainment industry. Talent agencies invest millions of dollars in developing and promoting their stars, and they have legitimate concerns about protecting those investments. The physical risks associated with motorsport are undeniable, and even a minor injury could potentially derail filming schedules and promotional activities worth tens of millions of dollars. Entertainment industry analyst Dr. Sarah Liu from Beijing University of Film and Television offers a more nuanced perspective on the controversy. This incident reflects a broader tension in the entertainment industry between artistic freedom and commercial considerations, she explains. Wang Yibo is not just an individual pursuing his interests, he's also a brand worth hundreds of millions of dollars. His agency has fiduciary responsibilities to protect that brand, but they also need to balance those responsibilities with respect for his personal autonomy and happiness. The role of Xiao Zhan in mediating the dispute has become perhaps the most intriguing aspect of the entire incident. Entertainment journalists who have covered both actors extensively note that Xiao Zhan has rarely involved himself in public controversies or industry disputes. His decision to step in and mediate suggests either a very close personal relationship with Wang Yibo or an exceptional sense of professional responsibility toward a colleague in distress. Xiao Zhan's intervention was absolutely crucial in preventing this situation from escalating further, observes entertainment reporter Wang Mei, who arrived at the scene shortly after the incident began. By the time he got involved, Wang Iba was clearly becoming increasingly frustrated, and the agency representatives were becoming more defensive. Xiao Zhan somehow managed to create space for a more constructive conversation. The mediation reportedly lasted for nearly an hour, during which time Xiao Zhan facilitated discussions between Wang Yibo and his agency representatives. While the specific details of these conversations remain confidential, sources suggest that Xiao Zhan helped both parties recognize their shared interests in Wang Yibo's long-term success and well-being. The fact that all parties eventually agreed to continue their discussions in private, rather than in the public setting of the racing circuit, is being viewed as a significant achievement. Racing fans and motorsport enthusiasts have also weighed in on the controversy, with many expressing support for Wang Yibo's right to pursue competitive racing. The Chinese motorsport community has embraced Wang Yibo as one of their own, praising his dedication to learning proper racing techniques and his respect for safety protocols.